had multiple people hit me up and then like, what is the market doing? Is it going up? It's like, if you don't know, I'm telling you, I don't know. You're gonna have to play it because I don't know what news is gonna come out. And I'm gonna have to wait around to see where the market goes, or I can just wait until after and I have a better way to trade. That is the idea. When I see guys guessing going back and forth, that means that they're gambling. And you're not going to be able to sustain trading at a high level gambling. You got to have a plan, right? And asking those questions is good. Hey, which way is it going? But a person can be wrong, and so you got to actually trade that trade. So we're still responsible, and until you get the skills where you're like, all right, and I feel pretty high that this is a high probability trade. So all these are ideas. The trading plan, is part of it. And so today, while I had time, instead of trading, I was thinking of, I went back through October 2021. I kind of went back through and I looked at, the history of what we were going over, what we were talking about, what we were talking about on Cosmos last year during this time, what was the price of what trading crypto, some of these coins, the market cap, right? We're under this, a year later. So, we know that this year has been, bearish as hell. So, being able to maintain is important. Bitcoin under 38,000, right? It was like 40,000 last year during October. So knowing where we're at now, we kind of have an idea, right, of where we at, what days that we wanted to take profit, what days we wanted to buy. That was last year. So one of the things that I do, right, is I'll go to Yahoo News or Coin Market Cap, CoinGecko. All right, I'm working on a Mastermind report for next month. I'm also working on, the trading plan, things I want to accomplish and how I'm going to trade the market, right? And even right now, so we have Bitcoin, failed, reading the news, seeing what the consensus is. I want to know what are the big platforms like Yahoo, investing.com, CoinMarketCap, what are they telling people about the market, right? They're telling people that it is bearish, it's dropping, and that creates more bearishness, all right? I'm trying to pull it up because they have a historical part on in crypto. So I don't know if you guys have already started planning your October, but I'll actually go through the plan and see what days I want to trade, what days I want to sit out. So a lot of times I'll have other things I've planned out that I don't want to trade. So my trading is planned out, right? Historical data. We can go to September of last year. We can actually look at, September, 2021 to September, the end of the month. And you can see the highs and lows of the market. So I'm just going to just do that real quick. Right. So for like September, just say, historically money moves, this is a third quarter, last month. All right. So I can see the highs and the lows, right? And just take the last part from the 20th. And there was no new highs made, right? So it actually closed out, and then they had the last day where it had a bump. So just to have that in perspective, that historically, the end of September has gone down. We reached a high during the middle of the month, and then going into October, it is kind of declined. And you can go back to the 5 years. So this is you can go back 10 years. Bitcoin, you can go back as many as you want. But this is some of the analysis that I do to create the mastermind plan to know when money is coming in and out the market. Because I'm not going to be able to pinpoint it exactly to the day. But normally market, if you look at your life and you look at you go to the bank the same time every month, right? We are, creatures of habit, or we have paid bills at the same time every month. So our banking or the way money moves, it kind of happens. And I don't care if you're a banker in Japan, a banker in the United States, money kind of flows similarly. So it had to be some kind of outstandingly good news for the market to all of a sudden start pumping at the end of September, right? And if the news is not good, then I kind of fall in line with historically what has happened. We had this little calendar in here, kind of showed us how the money flow was going. We expected the rest of the down days, for this week. And we did expect a little bullish pump at the end of the month, one day, which is the Wednesday. All right. So the wacky Wednesday unexpectedly. Right. So historically, we kind of have things where it's like we can't be perfect, but in advance, we can kind of get an idea of what is the plan, what has happened. And that is one of the reasons that I say that, go through the mastermind report and have a idea, because they'll be like, man, everything is playing out like we anticipated. It's like, well, why didn't we more of us trade it? Right? Why didn't we trade it? We had this Oracle breakdown. We knew bearish, predictable days. And we knew that we was going to have multiple days that was going to go down, that we've had it planned out. Looking at the historical from last year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years ago, they've all trended the same way. Right. So it had to be, and what we try to do is get more than 50% on our side. So the statistics is like we're 80, 90% right without even looking at the market. All right. And so, the rest of the, all right. And so now we're talking about September, another tool that I use. All right. If I'm trading the stock market, I'm just going to show you guys all the research and the analysis that we do, which makes your life easier. But I think I have to show you how to do it. So this way, the time is being saved. All right. So I want to come and just look at, let's just do something like the SPY or something. Oops. All right. Now you can go back 10 years here at a certain time and frame in a month, and it'll tell you September historically average returns, it's negative. And then it goes into October positive. And you see here that it's actually going down towards the end of the month. When does it start going down? 18th, 19th, the 20th is on a downtrend.